Happy Monday. I'm Michelle here, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Even though we have the rest of the day to get through, this is the beginning and start with fantastic right now. Now, as the holiday season quickly approaches, and I mean quickly, I've been actually kind of reflecting a lot. And so I wanted to share a little project that I've found incredibly rewarding, especially in those moments of thought and introspection, right? So, have you ever heard of something called a time capsule? Yeah, those little containers where you store your memories and predictions or messages for the future. And, in your mind, you're probably thinking of some sci-fi show where you find this pill-like capsule sitting half buried in the sand and everything. Well, that's kind of what I'm talking about. But today I want to introduce a special kind of time capsule, one that's designed especially for you as caregivers. Now, if you see here, I have books. You can use these as your time capsule or my beautiful box here. You can use boxes for time capsules. So there are other things. It's just something to capture those special moments. And it isn't this, especially my big box here, it isn't just any container. It's a vessel for my special golden moments and those times when something beautiful shines through amidst all the chaos and challenges. Now, caregiving is a journey filled with ups and downs, but between all those highs and lows are countless moments of joy and laughter and just love and learning and connection. And it's those moments that truly define our experience. For instance, I remember when Janetta was a teenager. That's my daughter, in case you're wondering. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have said her name. But when my daughter was a teenager, we would run around the house. Now, one of the things I introduced to her is old musicals. And we would around the house singing at the top of our lungs, like we were doing this major opera. We wouldn't talk to each other. What we would do would be actually sing whatever it was that we wanted to say. Those are special moments that are buried in our memory. But what if that goes away? If I had just understood at that time to just write it down, write the date, remind myself of how it felt, and just document that moment. The same thing with my mom. And one day we actually had company over the house, and my mom was sitting in a chair and she needed to get up for something, and it was hard for her to get out of the chair. So me, being the helpful daughter that I am, I went over to her and I grabbed her hand and I yanked her up. And the two of us ended up on the floor, me on my back and her on top of me. And we just rolled over, sat on the floor, and just laughed. And even to this day, she still says, "No, I will not let you help me get up. Not at all." But that was a special moment. And even though it wasn't perfect, and because none of us were hurt, neither one of us were hurt, let me tell you that right off, it just shocked us a little bit. But it was funny, and it's a memory that we have, and something that I wish, and I still can, record, because I didn't think about that until I was preparing for this live. But it's something that was so precious, and like I said, we still talk about it today. You know, these were fleeting moments, but they still fill my heart with so much warmth and joy and laughter, and they make me smile when I think of them. So how wonderful would it be to capture that memory and look back on it years later? That's what I'm talking about creating. That's what I want you to start today creating. Find a box, go to Michael's or whatever craft store you have, Hobby Lobby or whatever, and go get yourself a box if that's what you want to keep it in, or get you one of those long plastic under the bed boxes and and put it in there to make sure that the weather or nothing can destroy it. Plastic's a little harder than cardboard, or even maybe an album. But albums can't hold items. You can put an album inside of it, right? And one of the things I do, let me open my box right here, is I get a beautiful book and I record those moments in the book. And that way I won't forget them. I put the date down and put them in my box. Okay. So creating a time capsule actually allows us to do just that. Capture those moments. We can collect letters to our future selves. Have you ever written a letter to your future self? Photos to capture a perfect or imperfect moment, or even small trinkets that actually tell a story, that bring a memory to mind. And it's a way of acknowledging our journey, honoring our resilience, and reminding ourselves of the love and joy intertwined with the duties that we carry out day in and day out. And here's the beautiful thing: it doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Start with something small, even a simple note or about a moment or something that happened that you really felt proud of, or a picture that brought a smile to your face, and it can be placed in the time capsule. Even if it's on your phone, go ahead and print it out and put it in the time capsule. Yes, you can record things on your phone, but I always say, why not have them in paper as well? Certain things, time capsule things. So I challenge you right here, right now, to start collecting your golden special moments. It's a beautiful form of self care. Yeah, I said that word, self care, SC. And trust me, years down the line, you'll be so, so grateful that you took the time to capture these moments. Even as we go through the stressful times, there's always joy there. And so, before I sign off and say, see ya, let me leave you with a small, small tip. Start with something close at hand, right? Maybe it's a photo on your phone, a scribbled note, or a little keepsake. Place it in your time capsule with a date and a few lines about why it's so special. Amidst the hectic routines as double duty caregivers, you often forget to give to yourself. This is your way of giving to yourself. This time capsule isn't just about collecting memories, it's a gentle reminder to prioritize yourself amidst all the giving. It's your little sanctuary of joy. Those times when you can't seem to see the light at the end of the tunnel, open your box and remember why you do what you do, why you love like you love. And while we're on the subject of giving, I want to express my gratitude to each one of you and our community, our little corner of the internet. And it's filled with such warmth and understanding. And I'm constantly inspired by the stories that you share with me and the strength that you exhibit and the resilience. You and we are not just caregivers, but memory makers, legacy creators, and so much more. Now, if the idea of creating a time capsule actually resonates with you, I would love to hear what you put in yours. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and just let's share and then inspire each other. In fact, I want you to tell me what your first thing that you put in your time capsule was. And hey, If you ever feeling like diving into something deeper, some deeper insights, or exploring more tools to balance these roles better, there might be a place. I'm telling you a secret. There might be a place coming soon that can help you. But more on that another day. Look, stay radiant. Remember to pause and cherish the little things. And I can't wait to connect with you again soon. So take care and keep those special moments coming. Until next time. Bye bye.